This week's coffee is from a company called Anchorhead, who also feature a coffee they call Leviathan. Just food for thought. Go check them out. Very cool, in my opinion. What's up, fellow Drops fans, fellow fans, and coffee lovers everywhere? My name is Haley. I am your local resident Q grader, coming at you live again from our San Francisco storefront and playground. Here to talk to you about another Kenyan Nyeri, but a different process this time. Very, very delicious. Such a good time. This is a coffee from Anchorhead out of Washington State. And like I said, it's a Kenyan Nyeri. Before I get into why this coffee is so cool, let me tell you how I am brewing it. So I am doing 22 grams in to 350 grams out. I am brewing at 202 degrees Fahrenheit. And I am doing my brain's slow to catch up with my pour today. I'm doing a 4-stage pour. I bloomed 44 to 45 grams of water. At 35 seconds, I broke bloom, then poured up to 150 grams, and then I'll pour up to 250 and finish at 350. I ground at 5, setting 5 on Ode with SSP burrs, which is about a 4 on Ode Gen 2 and about a 3 on Ode Gen 1. So kind of a medium grind setting towards medium, probably medium fine actually, I'll say medium fine. After my last pour, I'm going to give 5 gentle swirls for a little bit of added agitation there too. I'm just finding it pulls just a little bit more out of this really delicious and sweet Kenya. Let's go into why this coffee is so cool. So first of all, 800 plus producers come together at the Ichamama Factory co-op to bring you this coffee. That's one thing. It's washed, then fermented for 72 hours, and then washed again, and then put on raised beds to dry in the sun, which is super cool. We are getting so many different tastes in this very clean but very juicy coffee. We've got sweet tea going on, so it's a little bit tea-like, but then some pineapple, so it's got that going on, little sparkling acidity. I got lychee and mango, so that kind of round, softer sweetness. Little bit of spices at the end too, but just as an undertone, a supporting actor, if you will. A lot of red florals, so definitely a delicious decision should you decide to grab it on Drops today. Cool, so I'm gonna do my last pour here up to 350 grams, a little bit of a slower brew today. And after 350 grams is hit, also, I don't know why I've been stopping and starting so much today. Definitely wanna go for even concentric circles. However, I always start from the middle of the coffee if I'm gonna start again. Make it a point to do that at least. And like I said, this coffee responds really well to a little extra agitation, from my dial. So probably not a huge deal that I agitated a little bit extra here because, again, coffee responds well. This coffee responds well to a little added agitation, gentle agitation, which I will do right now. So I'm gonna swirl 5 times. Just enough to get all the grounds settled, just enough to get a little bit extra out of this coffee, which is a really, really delicious Kenya. So, as always, it's easy to order from fellow Drops. All you have to do is text us back a number of bags, 1, 2, 5, a million. If you don't want coffee, don't text us back and we won't charge you or send you coffee. We will just text you the following week with another really excellent selection curated by our team of Q graders. I have been and will continue to be Haley, your resident Q grader, and thank you so much for joining me on this brew guide. Don't be afraid if this brew goes a little bit longer. It might, depending on atmosphere, time of day, what have you. If you find that it goes a little bit too long, you can always pull just a little bit back on the grind setting. Couple clicks should do it. All right, thank you so much, y'all, and I will see you next week.